I'd like to share with you a story. Having been in the auto industry for many years and understanding what mechanics and owners work towards and through with customers who come into a shop and would rather see a dentist than go get their car repaired, it's a tough industry and a tough place to be with your life. But it kind of thickens up your skin as you're going along through life and you learn from the experiences that are there. So, the one experience I'm thinking of today is an experience in North Carolina. I'm out training a shop. And as I'm sitting at the shop, up pulls this beige Chevy Impala, I believe it was. And I can see it has a sticker swinging from the rearview mirror as a handicap sticker. And so, not a problem. I go up and help whoever's in the vehicle out. And a lovely little lady. She's short and plump. She's in her 70s probably. And I escort her to the customer waiting area. At which point, then I go out into the shop and work with the team of working on her vehicle. Well, as I always like to do, I went out to visit with her in the customer waiting area and get to know who she was. How did she find us? What brought her here? Come to find out, what had brought her there was the receipt at a food market had their advertisement on the back. Now, being years in the business, they never worked for me, but in this point in case, it worked. So we start conversing and we start talking about the average day-to-day stuff and all of that. And then, as I always do, I put out my hand and I say, well, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Marvin Ray. And then it happens. Oh my gosh. It's like a Tomcat being catapulted off of an aircraft carrier. She goes ballistic, even mean. You're a Marvin. Marvins are mean. Marvins are thieves. Marvins can't be trusted. And she goes on and on. And in my mind, it's racing at 110, 120 miles an hour. And I'm going, okay, I got a couple choices. I'm states away from here, 2,000 miles. I can go ahead and leave. I don't have to deal with this. Or I can fight. Or I thought, you know what? Game on. Game on. Let's figure out what this is all about. So I stayed and continued to converse with her. And in conversing with her, found out this special lady had worked with special needs children her whole life, to the point of where they had come from homes, unfortunately, that they didn't have anybody to help and care for them, even to the point, she said, of buying bras for them and things like that. And so I got to really get a feel for her and spent the next 5, 7 minutes talking about her and congratulating her that I'm glad that there's people like her out there that can do that, because I don't know that I could have the patience in some of those type of arenas. Well, come to find out at the end of our conversation, she had an ex whose name was Marvin. Well, now it goes to stand the tale of why she doesn't like Marvins. Well, long story short, she ends up getting her car repaired. I'm out in the shop. She goes to leave. And who sticks her head through the door and says, hey, Marvin, hope to see you soon. So when dealing with customers, with dealing with people in your life, you have a couple choices. Which choice is it that you want to make? Visit us at mechanicalliance.com and see how we can help you with these kind of situations. Thanks and have a great day.